If you have blocks, we're gonna start with them. But if you don't have them, you're just gonna lie on your back. We're gonna do supported fish pose, like so. Other ways to do a supported fish pose variation would be to take like a rolled up blanket or towel and put it under your shoulder blades, and then your arms sit above that, and it feels really, really nice. Actually, I'm kind of talking myself into that one, but I don't have a blanket handy. So I'll do this one. But there's support here. With the blanket or towel, depending on how big it is, you probably don't need anything under your head. I have to take my ponytail out because your head will probably just rest on the floor. And all this like fidgeting around I'm doing, I want you to do that to the point where you feel like, yes, that's the spot. It shouldn't feel uncomfortable or that you're like teetering on a precipice. Like you want to be like solid so that you can actually allow your body to release and decompress. I'm Maeve. Take some nice breaths here. In through the nose, out through the nose. See how you feel, what you bring to your practice, onto your mat today. Follow the breath in, follow it out. Last few breaths here. Carefully come off of whatever you're on, and here's a few ways to do it. You can roll to your side. If you're up a little higher on the block and it feels okay, you can push down into your elbows, rise up, and we're going to come to sitting. We're not going to be here long, but if you need a block under your hips or something under your hips so that you feel comfortable here, please take that time to do it so that you are comfortable. Hands rest on your thighs. We're going to work on cultivating Ujjayi pranayama. It's like a but with our mouth closed, like you're fogging up a mirror on the exhale. And then the inhale is that same energy, we draw it back. So first take an inhale. Open your mouth. Inhale through the nose. Same energy, close the mouth. And see if you can take whatever that sensation is and use that in the inhale to draw back. We'll take a few rounds practicing that here, and then if you're comfortable with it, we implement it throughout the practice. At no point should your breath feel strange, should it feel uncomfortable, should it feel like it's impeding you from actually getting oxygen. So the breath is there, and this breathing technique is there as an enhancement to keep our mind focused. I was pretty exaggerated when I did my, it doesn't have to be that exaggerated, okay? It could be a lot more subtle. I feel like I have a hair on my lip that's distracting me from my Ujjayi. All right, let's take this onto hands and knees and see if we can integrate it with some movement. Inhaling, your heart, your head, your tailbone up. And exhale, rounding the back. Inhaling. And exhale. And as you're here, especially here in this cow pose, hugging the shoulders toward the hips
And then when you press into cat, feeling that expansion, pushing the floor away, feeling the
space between the shoulder blades filling up. So as much as cat's breath and cat-cow are beautiful openers for your spine, they're also really, really good for your shoulder girdle and also good for your pelvic girdle. So feeling all of those things.
So we're moving the pelvic girdle, posterior pelvic tilts.
When you are in cat's pose, or like a tucked tailbone,
if that makes more sense. And then when you're in cow,
you're lifting the sitting bones, you're lifting the tailbone into an anterior pelvic tilt.
So this is a really beautiful
way to feel how the shoulder girdle, the pelvic girdle all
work with the spine.
Good. I forgot to change this playlist back. This is our Savasana song. Good. Keep going, don't stop. This is an easy fix though. This building of energy. I don't want us getting quiet yet. Good. Next time you inhale,
make it a neutral spine.
And then tuck your toes.
Down dog. Take your heels over to the right. Stretch the hips back. Take your heels over to the left. And stretch your hips back rather. Good. Come back to center. Press both heels toward the floor. Press the hands down. Lengthen the arms. Glide forward, right knee into your chest. Good. Take this right leg, open it, like you want to put it on the floor, but don't put it on the floor. So put this right foot behind the left leg, but don't put it on the ground. And then bring the knee back into the chest. And then do that again. Take a little external rotation in that hip. And then knee back in. And then open it. And then step that right foot forward.
Fingertips, blocks, low lunge here. You're going to keep that back knee up, but you've got your hands down, so the torso's down. Awesome. Beautiful. If you can, get your front thigh parallel to the ground. Your front shin perpendicular to the floor. Get lighter in your hands. Get stronger in your feet. Draw your feet toward each other energetically, and then reach the arms overhead. If this feels like it's too intense, if it's too much, if it bothers you in any way, first option might be to keep the arms overhead but bend the elbows. And if that still feels like it's too much, maybe bring the arms down alongside your body. So there's lots of ways to be here. Feel the weight of that right heel pressing down and gently pulling back. And then release the hands back down. Straighten the front leg. Again, blocks if you need them. Beautifully done. And then left hand comes down, or stays down. Step the right foot back. You can put your left knee down if you need to. Side plank. Really nice. So top hip tends to want to roll back. Keep it pointing forward. Keep the shoulders square, but the energy here can be that you kind of pull the right shoulder back as you move your right hip forward. It's almost like a little mini twist here. Bring your hand down, downward facing dog. And then glide forward, left knee into your chest. Keep the knee bent, just bring it open and around like you want to touch the floor behind you. Bring it back in. And then open. And back in. And open. One more time, knee in,
This time, place your foot forward.
Blocks if you want. Generous bend in the front knee so that your thigh starts to kind of move in the direction of becoming parallel to the floor. It might not, but you're working in that direction. Front shin perpendicular to the floor. Push into the back toes. Energetically, you're lifting this right leg up. You're sinking into the left hip. And then you're gently pulling the feet toward each other. A longer stance gives you more ability to drop in deeper. Start to get light in your fingertips. Maybe the arms come overhead. Notice how you want to lift up when the arms come overhead. See if you can keep your torso low. If you need to bend your elbows, you'll bend your elbows, and if it feels better to have your arms back at your side, fantastic. You'll find the one that works for you today. Feel the weight of that front foot. Draw the feet toward each other a lot. Scoop the belly off the thigh. One more inhale. Hands release, and then straighten the front leg. Beautiful. Good, right hand stays down, plant it firmly. Step the left foot back. Your right knee can be down if you want. And then side plank. Notice if the hips want to turn open toward the sky. Keep this left hip pointing forward and then roll the right shoulder open a little bit. And then do whatever you want with that top arm. It can be to the sky, it could be overhead. And through center, this time breath in to the ground, exhale. Come up onto your fingertips, slide your hands a little wider than, I like wider than mat, but depending on how tall you are, that might not feel good. Curl the chest up. Tops of the feet press down. Hug the elbows back. And downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, look forward, bring your feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. And bow down, exhale. Inhale, reach up to the sky, rise, long spine, long legs. Draw your hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Fold down, exhale. Inhale, rise. Hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Inhale, rise. Hands to your heart, exhale. One more time, inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway, inhale. Plank, exhale. Inhale, in plank. Either chaturanga or the floor. Up dog, cobra, any back bend that works for you here. Down dog, exhale.
Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look at your thumbs, bring your feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. And bow, exhale. Push the ground away, inhale. Reach, rise, use your glutes to lift you up here. Draw your hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow. Halfway, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, open up. Down dog, exhale. Inhale, heels high. Knees bend, look forward, feet to hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, melt, fold, bow. Halfway, inhale, chaturanga. Inhale, open. Down dog, exhale. Lift your toes, inhale. Bend your knees, look forward, feet to hands. Halfway. And bow. Rise, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rise up, right knee lifts up. Exhale, standing splits. Take the hands down, right leg stretches back. Enjoy a few breaths there. Don't care how high your leg gets. It's an energy. Extend the feet away from each other. These are beautiful. Yes. Great. Take another breath in. Start to bend your left knee. Bring your hands into your heart. And then step that right foot slowly back. Crescent pose. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Three-legged dog, left leg to the sky. Knee to your chest, exhale. Keep that knee bent. Roll open, right hand, right foot, put your left foot down, and then open into wild thing. Bring that left hand around. Left knee to your right elbow, fallen triangle. Extend the leg and open up. Yes. Beautiful. Bring your hand down. Sweep the leg back, inhale. Step the foot forward, exhale. Back knee down. Straighten the front leg, Ardha Hanumanasana, blocks if you need. Draw forward, warrior three, lifting off. So just like we did in that first lunge, maybe the arms are overhead. It's the same energy we had here, and that was kind of like a prep for it. If arms overhead is too much, maybe bend the elbows, maybe bring the arms alongside your body or at your heart, whatever else is there for you. But just know that you can play with that. It's a lot of the same energy, minus the bent front leg. Inhale, rise up to stand. Bow forward, exhale. Bring your hands forward. Lift up your heels. Just drop your hips down. You don't have to go anywhere. Just drop your booty down. Feel the roundness of your back. It's like cat's pose in the back. Pull the belly back the same way you would in cat pose. And then lift if you want, crow, keeping that energy. And you can lift without, like, you can lift the hips up and not take the feet off the ground. But there's this beautiful tipping point where it just happens.
Come back to a forward fold, release the feet down. Inhale, rise up, left knee lifts up. And standing splits.
And start to bend your standing leg, bring your hands into your heart.
Nice, easy, slow transition. That was not so easy, nice or slow. Crescent pose, rise up. Good. I'll get it the next time. I'll get you the next time. Release your hands down. Right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Knee into your chest. Take that hip open, bring the right foot on the ground and roll open. Wild thing. Yeah. Right hand comes around. Right foot comes through. Fallen triangle. Bring the hand down, three-legged dog. And then right foot forward. Knee down. Ardha Hanumanasana. Rebend that front leg, warrior three, take off. Rise up, inhale. Bow forward, exhale. Bend your knees, lift your heels, knees into your triceps. You can stay here. You don't have to go anywhere. I'm going to give you like the play-by-play without even taking your feet off the ground. Maybe just bend the elbows a little bit. You start to shift your knees or your weight toward your hands, and you feel like your arms into your legs into your arms rather. And then push the ground away. Find that cat's pose. And that energy might just be enough for your feet to lift up. It might not be, and that's okay too. Yeah. Good. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Right knee lifts up. Standing splits. Good. Bend the front leg. Stretch the right leg back. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground. Left leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Knee into your chest. Exhale. Stay forward. Roll open, wild thing. Come around. Fallen triangle. Consider taking this foot, maybe extending it out. Yes. Three-legged dog, inhale. Left foot forward, exhale. Right knee down. Half splits, stretch back. Warrior three, take off. Rise up to stand. This time keep the right knee up and take a twist here. Yes, beautiful. Maybe you want to take the foot. The knee is great, whatever feels better to you. Good. Beautiful. Stay here. Just release the leg. Half moon on your left leg. Well done, well done. Beautiful. Bend your standing leg. Lean forward. Reverse warrior. Up and back. Really good. You've got a few breaths here. Own the ground under your feet. Press your feet down. Energetically, feet draw toward each other. Really nice. Inhale, rise up. Straighten that front leg. All right, you're going to go toward the back of your mat. Easy breezy. Pick up your right heel, Skandasana. Back of your mat. Good. Really nice. You're going to turn all the way to the back of your mat. Left hand comes down. Come onto the toes of the left foot. Slide your right foot back a little bit. And then sink your hips down. And then push to lift up. Check in with your breath. Good. Take the right arm up to the sky. Right foot steps back, side plank. Listen, right knee bends. Put your foot flat. Stretch your left foot forward and then sit down. Good. So you're facing back to the top of your mat now. Good. Lift up. Right arm reaches forward for your left foot. Good. If you're way off your mat, you can fix yourself. I love traveling around. I need like a big mat. I need like no mat is what I need, but I need one room that's just a big mat. This is perfect. This doesn't have to change. If it's available to you, you might wrap this right arm in front of the shin or the knee, and then maybe the left hand comes behind. You can use a strap here also. And then draw forward any amount. One more breath here. Gently release. Rise up. Slide your left foot in. I'm going to square myself off. Come onto your toes, just like tippy toes on the floor. Arms out in front. Take your spine. Instead of thinking cat's pose, think a little bit of cow. So get that lift here. And then lift the knees up. The feet up. Maybe extend the legs. Check in with your breath. Check in with your mind. Sensation. Bend your right knee, bend your left leg. Reach forward. Make your way into downward facing dog. If you want to go through chaturanga, go for it. Inhale, lift your heels high. Bend your knees, look at your hands, feet to your hands. And then halfway inhale. Fold with your exhale. Inhale, rise up, left knee lifts up. Good. And then standing splits. Lengthen the heart forward, bend the front leg, crescent lunge. Hands to the ground. Right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Knee into your chest, exhale. Roll open, wild thing. And then bring that right knee over to the left, fallen triangle. Or maybe if you want to take this arm balance, take the left hand to the right foot, kick overhead. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right foot forward, left knee down. Ardha Hanumanasana, sink back. Come forward, warrior three. This time, left knee comes up. Take your knee with your right hand, or take your foot with the right hand, and we twist. Good. Just release the foot or the knee. Stay facing this way, half moon. Bend your standing leg. Reverse warrior. Where are you in this pose? Where are you physically? Where are you mentally? Where's your breath? Straighten the front leg. And Skandasana toward the back of your mat. And dig that right heel down. Wake up the back of the right leg. Turn to the back of your mat. Slide your left foot back a little bit. All your toes point to the left. Sink down into your hips. Yeah, and then push up and lift up. And you have a few breaths here. And stack your feet. Vashisthasana. Oh, I think I took my arm up on the other one. You can do that. I am consistently inconsistent. Left foot comes behind. Gonna stretch that right leg forward to sit. And then reach forward for your right foot with your left hand. And by the way, it's okay if your left hip comes up off the ground a little bit. Good. You might not get your foot to your hand either. And if you want to wrap this, maybe just the arm in front, maybe this right arm comes around. You can use a strap here. And if you want, you're using your arm against your shin to kind of draw forward. Good. Inhale, rise up. Release the wrap. If you have it, center yourself. Take your time. It doesn't have to be like slick. Come to the tippy toes. Knees come up. Navasana. Maybe straighten the legs. Cross left and then right. I think that's correct. Chaturanga or your path to down dog. Enjoy a few breaths here. Inhale, lift your heels high. Bend your knees, look at your hands, feet to your hands. Halfway inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise up, right knee lifts up. A little more tempo, last time through each side. Forward fold, a little bit more changes. Standing split, sorry, it's a standing split, but it is a forward fold. Bend the front leg, crescent. Hands down. Three-legged dog. Knee to chest.
Roll to the right hand, right foot. Wild thing. Come around. Fallen triangle. Or maybe take that foot, kick open. Three-legged dog, inhale. Left foot forward, half splits, maybe full splits if you want, extend it out. Lift up. Bend the front leg, warrior three. Right knee lifts up, we twist to the right. Awesome. Half moon. Maybe Chapasana. Reverse warrior. So nice. Straighten the front legs, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Turn all the way. Pivot the toes to the right. Sink down. Lift up. Stack your feet. Vashisthasana. Right foot comes behind, carefully. Lower down. Change up. Reach down for your right foot. Pick it up from the inside. So my right arm is inside my right leg. Good. This is perfect. Stay here. Keep this left leg really straight and strong, or slide your right shoulder inside. Hands come around, and then lift up. Release back down. Recenter. Navasana. So good. Bend your right knee, bend your left knee. Chaturanga. Rise, open. Down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, exhale, feet to your hands. Halfway inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise up, inhale, left knee lifts up. Standing split switch is like a forward fold. Lengthen the spine, the heart, bend the front leg, crescent, inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground. Right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Right knee to your chest. Roll open to the left. Wild thing. Come around, fallen triangle. Or take the foot into the hand and kick. Inhale, three-legged dog. Half splits or full splits. Bend the front knee. Warrior three. Left knee lifts. We twist to the left. Take the foot or the knee. Half moon. Stay facing this way. Maybe Chapasana. Reverse warrior. Rise up. Back of the mat, Skandasana. Turn back of the mat. Turn the toes to the left, sink the hips down. You can slide that left foot back. Lift off. And then Vashisthasana. Yeah. Left foot comes behind. And then sit. Good. If you want, stay here. If you want, this half happy baby, this is beautiful. Right leg super strong. If you want, your shoulder comes inside. Plant your hands. Lift off. Release your hips down, recenter. Navasana. Really nice. Cross left, cross right, Chaturanga. Open, open. And down dog. Soft, even, steady breath. Right leg back, inhale. Right knee into your chest. Drop the shin down, knee between the thumbs. Pick it back up. And then bring your shin forward.
Pigeon. Yeah. Good. If you need an alternative, go for it. Press down. Keep the strength of the legs and then maybe start to come forward. If it's okay, walk your arms over, frame your right knee and turn your heart toward the knee. Maybe give a little more juice to your left glutes, so kind of squeeze that left cheek a little bit. Come back through center and then over toward the right foot. So you kind of frame the foot if it's okay, and you bring your belly, your heart toward that foot. Come back to center. Last few breaths, any form. Lift your spine, roll onto your right hip. Bring your left leg from the back. Bring your left foot. There's a couple ways you can be here. You can bring left foot in front of the right knee. You can bring it to the outside of the thigh. I'm going to let you decide what feels best today. And then we're going to twist here. And I'm just going to move around so that I'm looking at you. You don't have to change where you are. This is beautiful, as always. It's perfection. Don't feel like you have to keep going to that next thing. If you want a little bit more arm balancing work today, you can bring your hands around. Push into your right shin. So you're kind of getting this sense of like, I'm on my right shin now. And then, I'm probably off camera, expand the legs. Kundanyasana. Was I in camera? I hope so. If not, you get the idea. Good. Come back into center. If you're in the arm balance, come out slowly. Good, we're gonna stay here, Gomukhasana legs. If Gomukhasana legs don't work, but double pigeon does, or if, actually I'm gonna stay facing you. Sorry, that was a bad call on my part. So if this doesn't work, maybe this works, or maybe this works. But I hope one of them does. And then maybe you draw your spine a little forward, but you might not. But we can all breathe. And we can all bring our attention back to our breath, even if it's for just fleeting moments. If you're forward, rise up. Bring your legs into center. Come back into boat pose. And then low boat. Rise back up into boats and back into downward facing dog. Awesome. So, so, so good. Enjoy a few breaths. And then left leg back. Keep the right heel dropping heavy. Knee into your chest. Drop the shin down.
pull it up. And then shin comes forward.
Pigeon. Take a few breaths upright. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, need an alternative, you will take it. Come forward onto the forearms if it feels okay. Keep the back foot pressing down. Keep a little awareness in this right hip. So when you're engaging these glutes, you're getting a better stretch in the front of the right hip and the quadricep. If it feels okay, we're going to walk our torso over toward the knee, so to the left. And around to the right. Well, through center and to the right. And back through center. And we'll take a few breaths here. Where are you in this pose? Where are you physically? Where are you mentally? Where's your center, your breath? What sensations are you feeling, and are you embracing them? Are you going in deeper? Are you ignoring them? I mean, you're not ignoring them now that I started talking about them, but were you ignoring them? And then rise up. And come onto your left hip. And bring that right leg from behind, around, and we'll take a twist here. So this practice is not relegated to just asana, as we know. It can be any number of things that help us connect to ourselves, to get a quieter, more enlightened state. It might be asana, it might be breath, it might be meditation, it might be walking. That's what yoga is this process of tuning in, simplifying, quieting. Which is kind of funny because when we're doing these asanas, I try not to give too many details and just keep it to what we need, but it feels like we're actually adding complexity, right? But I think the act of following along and tuning into our body and following instruction is actually a way for us to keep our minds present on what we're doing as opposed to multitasking in our brain. You had the option to take a twist here. I haven't offered it to you yet, but it was there for you. I'm sorry, to take an arm balance. We're already twisting. You had an opportunity to take an arm balance. Like this. I'm against the wall. And I forgot to offer it, but I did now. It's been offered. Consider it offered. Good. Gomukhasana legs or something else. Rise up, unravel the legs, whatever they're doing. Your last boat pose. Your last boat pose. And your last low boat pose. Release it down. That wasn't so bad, right? Bridge pose could be supported, could be active. Rise up. Release it down. Pause. Bridge again, maybe taking single leg, taking one leg up if you want. So you want to bring your feet a little closer to do that probably. Maybe back bend, up bow. Rise up. Maybe one leg up. Maybe the other leg up. And then release down. Bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees drop open. Bring your left knee up and over to meet your right leg. Stack your knees, stack your shoulders, and then take your left arm and just reach it out to the side, to the left. And your left shoulder probably won't come back down to the ground. Just let gravity do what it wants to do here. Keep your left arm and shoulder where it is. Just come around with your left leg. Come around with your right leg. Stack everything up. And then right arm over to the right. Then draw back into center. One squeeze, knees to chest, Apanasana. If you'd rather come up to sitting and finish your practice seated, go for it. If you're happy lying down or legs up the wall, go for it. You're picking your finish. begin the process of becoming more aware of your body, of your breath, of your mind. And when you're ready, introducing movement and making your way up to sitting. When you're seated, bring your hands to your heart in prayer. Bow your mind to your heart. Rise, let your eyes open gently. Thank you for your practice. Happy Friday.